guys, and welcome back to another episode of Federico Talks Watches. Today, once again, I'm answering some more questions for you, such as what are some very undervalued watches in today's market, and is this particular watch a fantastic alternative to the Rolex Explorer? All that and more in today's episode. But of course, before we get started, customary wristwatch check. Today I'm wearing the Piaget Polo 45 Flyback Chronograph GMT, one of the newer additions to my collection, and I'm absolutely loving it. And guys, don't forget to check out delraywatch.com. We just got in a brand new unworn 36mm Explorer 1. Come get it while it's hot, because it will go quick. We got in a Glasuta Perpetual Calendar, one of the killer deals in horology in today's market. That much I promise you. Killer bang for the buck. And a Breguet Type 20 in super nice shape with the rarer tritium dial. All that and more at delraywatch.com. Let's face it, the very best place to buy watches online, if I do say so myself. Guys, let's talk about watches, right? These are your questions that you asked me on Instagram. That's at Federico Talks Watches. When you see the Q&A picture pop up, feel free to ask your question. Please do not DM me, though, as I do not check them. These are no particular order. The first question is from Mike.Felice. Hey, Fed, love the content. Thanks, Mike. What do you have in your wardrobe? What clothing brands do you like the best? Keep up the great work. More of a personal question. Well, Mike, obviously, big fan of Brooks Brothers. I have a ton of Brooks Brothers polos and a few Brooks Brothers shirts. But mostly everything I buy is bespoke. So I have a tailor, makes 80% of my shirts. Any sports coats, once again, tailor-made. Jeans, I'm a simple guy. I just wear Levi's. And shoes, big Allen Edmonds and Crockett and Jones fan. However, polos, Brooks Brothers, I feel like last the longest. They fit me the best, but shirts, there's nothing like a custom-made shirt. And honestly, it's not even that much more expensive. Once you, go bespoke, you'll never go off the rack again, I promise. Next, Santiago_STRD 1990. Where do you think the new average diameter is going to be for everyday watches? For a while, it seemed like things were trending downwards towards 38mm, but it seems that 40mm is here to stay. Well, Santiago, you're kind of right. Things were trending very upwards last decade, up to 47mm Panerais, if not bigger. Things have started to come down to earth the last couple of years. Even I own a 38mm watch, which I still think looks great, even with a guy my size. But it is almost widely considered throughout the whole watch industry that 40mm is the golden size. It's widely considered to fit the best on the most amount of people, and I always think, at least for the foreseeable future, that 40mm is going to be the most popular size. Not too big, not too small, just right. Next, we have Hobie_IV. What are your thoughts on the Omega Railmaster versus the Rolex Explorer 1 as a value alternative? I think it's an excellent choice. Highly underrated, in-house movement, coaxial, very accurate. Omega killing it with the quality, and they've got interesting dials as well. You have kind of like the denim dial, you have the black dial, so you have more choices than the simple Rolex Explorer, but it does the same thing. It's very clean, it's time only, it's a rugged but versatile sports watch. As a value alternative, I say it is amazing. Mr. Zaratsu says, Classic Negroni versus Mescal Negroni. Congrats on the new bar. Thanks, Mr. Zaratsu, and if anybody wondering, I posted a picture of my new home bar on Instagram. That's where he's getting that. I'm 100% a classic Negroni guy. Love Mescal. I drink a ton of Mescal. Mescal Negronis are popular right now, but classic Negronis are the way to go. If it ain't broke, do not fix it. Anders_85A. First of all, great channel and fun content. Thanks, Anders. Do you see 3 or more watches in the market today that are, in your opinion, undervalued in price and popularity? Absolutely. Very easy. Dress watches in general. Way more than 3. Breguet is undervalued. Glasuta is undervalued. Parmigiani's undervalued. Patek Calatrava's are undervalued. Simple Langensohn are undervalued. I can keep going and going and going. Dress watches, very, very undervalued. Karimba Albaki, excuse me if I butchered that. Hey Fed, where did you get your Snoopy poster from? I love it. This right here. Actually, this is a one-off. My director of operations here, Jonathan Hotchman, is actually a quite talented artist when it comes to vectors and CAD. And he made this for me. Well, actually, he didn't make it for me. I bought it from him. These are not particularly for sale. You never know, though. You know, john.hotchman@delraywatch.com if you want to buy them. I'm sure he'd have to make one for you. It's not going to be cheap, but yeah, that's where I got it. And last but not least, solid gold spring bars. Hey Fed, what are your thoughts on putting dress watches and rubber straps for summertime? Poor taste or cool? Thanks for the great vids. I think it is poor taste. Put it on a calf strap. Put it on a vintage calf strap or a distressed calf strap. Something not very expensive that, will get ruined with summer because it's still leather, but it'll look great. Rubber on a non-sports watch, in my opinion, and I think in good taste's opinion, is just tacky. Not to mention, dress watches aren't water resistant, so it just is weird all around. Anyway, guys, that's it for today. Please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Really does help. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any more content. And of course, go check out delraywatch.com. Thanks so much, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.